Aloha, it's Kiana, and here are today's top Hawaii headlines from the editors at the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Also, mahalo to Longs Drugs Hawaii for sponsoring the show. Head on over to your neighborhood Longs Drugs for all your shopping needs. WNBA star Brittney Griner has been released from Russian detention and is on a plane home to the United States. To secure her freedom, President Joe Biden authorized the release of Russian arms dealer Victor Bout in a one-for-one prisoner swap. Griner was detained at a Russian airport in February after police said they found vape canisters containing cannabis oil in her luggage. She pleaded guilty and claimed to have mistakenly packed the canisters while returning to play basketball in Russia. She was sentenced to 9 years in prison and transferred to a penal colony in November. Another American, Paul Whelan, has been jailed in Russia for nearly 4 years on espionage charges. He was expected to be included in the deal for Bout, but remains in prison. U.S. officials said they are still working to free Whelan, but don't see an immediate path to secure his release. A suspect has been arrested in connection with the grisly stabbing death of a security guard in Kaneohe earlier this week. Honolulu police arrested 51-year-old William Michael Bell Wednesday afternoon on suspicion of second-degree murder in the death of 77-year-old Michael Chu. Bell has a criminal history that includes 3 felony convictions for assault, promoting a dangerous drug, and drug paraphernalia. His record also shows 2 misdemeanors for assault and abuse of a family or household member and 2 petty misdemeanors for theft and criminal trespassing. On Tuesday, Chu arrived at his job at Windward City Shopping Center when a man approached him. An argument occurred and Chu was stabbed in the neck, chest, arms, and abdomen. He was taken to a nearby hospital where he was pronounced dead. Chu, who was a husband and a father of 2 adult children, was about to be a grandfather. Only 1 fissure remains active on Mauna Loa as the eruption enters its 11th day. As of this morning, fissure number 3 is no longer feeding a lava flow that was creeping toward Daniel K. Inouye Highway. The flow front slowed overnight and was about 1.75 miles from the road early today. Officials said lava is coming out of the fissure at a lower rate than previous days. Members of the Hawaii Army National Guard remain in the area after being activated on Tuesday. Guard troops are positioned along a 4.5-mile stretch of Old Saddle Road that was open to give visitors a place to stop and view the eruption. According to Hawaii County Civil Defense, there's a 50% chance of rain today for Hawaii Island's interior area and a high wind warning for North and South Kohala. A prior wind advisory for the Big Island summits remains in effect. For the latest updates on Mauna Loa, visit our live blog at staradvertiser.com. The Biden administration has announced the release of nearly $36 billion in federal aid that will go towards shoring up a financially troubled union pension plan. The infusion will prevent severe cuts to the retirement incomes of about 350,000 Teamster workers and retirees. According to the administration, the money going to the Central States Pension Fund represents the largest amount of federal aid provided for a pension plan. It comes from the American Rescue Plan, a $1.9 trillion coronavirus relief package that Biden signed into law in 2021. The assistance arrives as many union retirement plans experience financial pressure. Without the federal aid, Teamster members could have seen their benefits reduced by an average of 60% within a couple of years. Pandemic relief money is also being used to keep other pension plans afloat, though none has received more than $1.2 billion until today. Congress has passed legislation protecting same-sex and interracial marriages. The House of Representatives gave final approval of a bill that requires states to recognize legal marriages regardless of sex, race, ethnicity, or national origin. The Senate passed the bill last week. President Joe Biden is now expected to sign the measure, making a major step in the decades-long battle for nationwide recognition of the unions. The legislation would not require states to allow same-sex couples to marry, a legal right currently protected by a 2015 Supreme Court decision. The legislation would protect current same-sex unions if the Supreme Court decision were overturned. Democrats moved the bill quickly through the House and Senate after the Supreme Court overturned the federal right to abortion in June. For more on these stories and all the latest headlines, subscribe to the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Visit Hawaii's top source for breaking news online at staradvertiser.com and download the Star-Advertiser mobile app. Mahalo, have a great day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.